Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to another episode of rbPlays Enigmatica 6. That's right, folks, we're back in our modded world doing all the cool modded things. My name is rbPlays. I am your humble host on this side of the screen. Thanks so much for stopping by. If this is your first time here, make sure that you hit the old subscribe button and get notified every time we put new content up on the channel. So yeah, we're up to episode 35. I think it's 35. I'll double check my math, and if I'm wrong, there'll be a note someplace. But anyway, episode 35, and last episode we did some very cool things with immersive engineering. We also did some cool stuff with Botania. So we have our conjuration and abjuration. Wait, where is the one down there? Oop, fall down in the hole. Conjuration catalyst, and then whatever the one is that's underneath this one. Whatever that is. Yep, it's a catalyst of some kind. I don't know. Anyway. But we also did some stuff right over here. If you look inside of there, you can see that we have some immersive engineering, and y'all were brutal in the comments on that one. As you may recall, we derped around a lot with how the cables and this all got put together. I think we have a working concept, and if you look in here, if you look at the old sugar cane, as you can see, we've used a lot of it as a matter of fact. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on a second. Let's go. I might have to do some stuff with my. I might have to do some stuff down here because. Yeah, might have to do some stuff down here because that should be way higher than that. So let's go and check one thing. If we look in here for our, let's just look for sand. Yeah, see, it only says we have 57 sand, so I know that we have more than that. So get broke, get replaced. Now let's find sand. Yeah, that's working a lot nicer. And also sugar. Yeah, we have 83,000 sugar. So I think we're doing okay on sugarcane. We'll need to up the game a little bit on the old leather so that we can make more books and do some more stuff with the library. By the way, the library is full. I don't know if I showed you guys that or not. We might get a chance to go over and look at the library here in a minute. But what I want to do today is I want to work on modular routers. You guys have been suggesting modular routers to me forever, and it's time that we actually started taking a look at that. So if we go in here and we see modular routers, that's the book that we want. But let's just do at modular. Modular? Yeah, modular. So at modular routers, you can see that there's a book, and then there's a bunch of other stuff, right? There's a bunch of other stuff. And the reason that we want modular routers is because down hither, between hither and yon, down here is where we are doing our wither killer, and it's not doing a very good job of killing withers because well, we can't craft them automatically. So I would like to get that squared away so that we can, number one, move this back up to the top of the world, and then number two, be able to automatically craft our withers and have that be a very cool thing. You're dead. Hope you enjoyed that. So yeah, so let's go back upstairs. Let's see what we got to do to get into modular routers. My terminal for my refined storage system is almost dead. But let's get up here and yep. And so modular routers, the book is that's going to be this one, and that's the Patchouli guide. And okay, so we just need a book and we need a blank module. So blank modules are those. That should be fairly easy. We just need some more paper. That is not how you spell paper. Paper. So craft me some paper if you'd be so kind. Yes, please. Aha. So there is that. We'll get 6 of those. Sweet. And then we just need a book. So a book. Craft me a book. Yes, please. We are missing leather. Aha. We are going to have to go and get some leather. Let's go and do that because that's a thing that we're definitely going to need. So if we look at flesh, oh, we have 346 flesh. So we should be able to make a fair bit of leather real quick. Actually, oh, it's almost it's nighttime. Gotta sleep. So we need a book, and we need that thing. So let's do that. Actually, can I have a piece? Can I have the paper that I need for that? Boom, boom, and then paper also. Yes, and yes. Give me paper, please. And then we can just craft the bow. And also, we need that modular. Yep, we need one of these. So let's go make some leather, and then we'll make this book, and then we'll make this instruction manual. And we should be in a position where that will be a wonderful, wonderful thing. So drop those in there, get those to turn into the leather. And then we can go like this. We can clear that out. We can clear that out. We can do that. And we put the rest of those in there. We can do that book and check. And then if we do this plus this, that gets us a modular router book. Nice. Okay. That's cool. Let me go ahead and make the rest of these. Because we're not making books, and that's not a good thing. Because that means our mob farm is overflowing and all of the enchantments are stacking up, and we just don't want that. But anyway, so now that we got modular router book, let's take a look at this book and see what we can see. So there's an introduction, there's the overview, there's the augments, there's the item router. So the overview. Welcome to Modular Routers. This is a highly flexible mod for moving items around the world in various ways. With a single block, the item router, and one or more plug-in modules, you can pull items from any inventory, send them to other inventories near and far, place items as blocks, break blocks, drop items into the world, sort items, and much, much more. Think of it like a super configurable hopper on steroids. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that a lot. So now we got augments, we've got item routers. Let's read up on the item router. The item router is the central block of the routing system. By itself, it does nothing other than serve as a one-slot inventory, which can be piped into and out of by hoppers and other mod piping systems. So we should be able to use like logistics pipes or whatever from Mekanism. Might even be able to use refined storage. I don't know. To do anything useful with the router, however, you'll need to install one or more modules. So every time a router ticks once per second by default, it will execute every installed module in order. Each of these modules will operate on the items in the buffer or in the world around it. See the modules section for more information. So let's go ahead and look at modules, because what we're going to want here, I suspect, is going to be item placement. So if there is an item placement module, which I'm going to guess that they're probably, ooh, this is neat. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and make the, hello, there's a guy in here. Yeah, and, yeah, you're dead. Okay, so now we got that taken care of. All right, in here, let's do a, that's a security override card. We don't want that. We want a item router. So item routers are iron bars and iron nuggets and blank modules. Do I have all of that? I do. We have four item routers, really. That's neat. Okay, so that takes care of those. Do I have a, is there something in here about, nope, doesn't appear to be. Okay, oh, by the way, we have just about finished Create. I've got something in mind to finish this, but we're probably not going to get to that today. That's probably going to be very, very soon, though. But whoops. Anyway, what we need to do now is we need to see, I guess what we need to do is we need to see what we can do to make this kind of do its thing. So if I place one of these, yeah, okay. So we got a buffer, we got modules, we got upgrades. And then is it on eco mode? Is it on redstone mode? All that good stuff. So it looks like there's cool things that are a part of this. What is unfortunate, or what is unknown to me on this, is a lot of you have been suggesting that I can use this to make a wither builder. I don't know if this thing is going to work or not, because if the wither explodes, then that could be a bad thing, right? Like if the wither explodes, that could totally be that could totally be bad, right? Like totally be bad? That would totally be bad, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. All right, let me do some reading. Let me do some thinking. Let me also probably look at some different things, and I'll come back to you in a minute once I see if I can make this work. In a live stream, we did a bunch of science, and I think we came across a thing that's going to work here for our wither killer. So what we've got here is we've got a whole series. You know what? That doesn't belong in. Oh, I'm out of range. That's fine. What I've got here is I've got a whole series of components. We just killed some mobs, so we can get rid of that stuff. But get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's fine. Don't need that no more. Don't need this anymore. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. So what we've got here is we've got a whole series of blocks. We've got some rebar concrete. Rebar concrete is cool because it is wither-proof and explosion-proof. We also have some shield templates. We have so a network receiver. We have a network wireless transmitter, all that good stuff that we can use to make a Wi-Fi network. We also have item routers. So we've got 4 item routers here that have been pre-configured one way. They have placer modules and blast upgrades in them. I'll show you those in just a second. We also have 3 more item routers over here that are configured a different way. These 4 are configured to place soul sand. These 3 are configured to place wither skulls. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to set up a little base here. We're going to set up a little base, and that base is going to be essentially big enough that we can build a wither here. But what we also need to do, that needs to be 1 more wide, I believe. Yes, it does. What we need to do here is we need to break this, and this, right? We need to break that because we want to put these 4 blocks in here, just like this. So we'll just go a boom, and a boom, a boom, and a boom, right? So these here, basically the way that this works is we got a hotkey here. Mine's set for L. So basically what these are is, as you look at the fronts of these, right? If I break this one right here, you can see that this is the front. This is the top. If we go inside of here and we set the configuration button, we can see that this is set to go on the upside for soul sand, right? It also has a buffer here. And what we'll use is we're going to use refined storage to automatically craft basically all of the body of the wither. We're going to set it to place 2 of the heads of the wither, and then we're going to use a crafter. We're going to use this crafter right here, this one right here. We're going to use a crafter to place the last skull, right? So that'll be super cool. We can basically everything will be ready for us except for that last wither skeleton skull. So what we can do now is we can go like this, right? And then we can go like this. I just do 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, and then we go like this. Give me these, the 3 of them. There they are. We'll go like that, and like that, right? And this is set up to place on the back side. So this is the front, which makes this the back. Whoops, right here. So soul sand, soul sand, soul sand, soul sand, and then say wither skull, and then this one here would be the last one to get placed based on the placer or on the crafter. Like if we took this crafter and did something kind of like this, kind of like that, and then took our wand to the forest and we did something like this, we could make that face the right way, right? We could do exporters like this, so like that. And like that. Now, what we also have to do is we have to protect this stuff, right? So this stuff here, super, super vulnerable. So what we've got to do is we actually have to close this up. So we're going to go like this, and like that, and then also like this, right? So that none of this can be exploded when the wither. So these have blast upgrades in them. Those blast upgrades are super easy to make. As a matter of fact, let's just look at these placers and blast upgrades. So placer, that would be this one. Placer upgrade is blank modules, dispensers, and dirt. And then the blast upgrade, this one right here, is basically just iron bars, obsidian, and a blank upgrade. And the blank upgrade is just paper, gold, or copper, and lapis. So all of this stuff is super easy to build, right? Underneath here, what we'll need to do is we'll need to place our other 4 exporters, right? We also need to place on these like this, we need to place these regulators, right? We want these regulators here because those are going to determine how many blocks can go into here at a time. We only want one block in each of these placers at any given time outside of the ones that it places, right? So let me go ahead and do some building. I'll come back to you in just a minute, and we'll see if we can get this thing to work. Okay, so we're making progress. Down here we have done some things. So we've got our network receiver. I still have to get it linked back to the ME system, so I've got to go and get the transmitter card and get it linked up to this. But I also wanted to set up some other stuff here. We need power. We're going to need power down here because we're going to have a shield generator down here. So we're going to place that right there. We're also going to place a shield generator, this right here. And then inside the shield generator, we have a shape card, right? So inside this shape card, if we go like this and we come up here and we tell this that we would like to build a shape here. We tell it that we want to build a shape of these guys based on this spot right here. So when the wither forms, I don't know if you know this or not, but in the vanilla mechanic for the wither is that it always spawns on the block where its tail is located. So that would be this block right here. So if we go like this and set this up so that, actually I think I just want to do it kind of like this. So if we do this, and then we do that, and then we do that, and we make it a spot that he basically is trapped inside, and we'll make it a few blocks tall so that he can't get out. So there's that, and is that 3 of them? That is only 2, so we need 3. I want to go 3 tall because if we don't, we are probably asking for trouble. But get rid of that. And then if we take this shape card, we should be able to tell it, I want you to go there. Oh, I got to do this on a builder. So first things first, we're going to have to come down here. Yeah. We have to put a builder here. So give me this back. And I also have a builder. We've had this builder forever. We don't ever use it for anything, but we got to shift click on that first. And then we can go up here like this. And we should be able to set this up now, kind of sort of like this. So if we select the first corner, and then we go over here and we select the opposing corner, then if we come down here, then we should be able to break this, right? We should be able to put the... Uh-oh. Oh, it went back into our ME system. No! Shield generator. No? Oh, wait. Yeah, it should be... That's in here. Cool. So shield projector, all right? So we put the shield projector like that. We put the shape card in there like that. And then we can go up here and we can get rid of all of these blocks because we don't need those anymore. It's almost nighttime. That's fine. Get rid of those. And then if we come down here and smack this guy with a wrench like that, we should get a shield, yeah? No. Oh, ruh-roh. All right, looks like I got to do some figuring here. Hang on just a second. I'm going to sleep the night away, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. Okay, I think we're just about ready to give this thing a try. So here's what we've got. We've got hardened glass. Hardened glass is witherproof, just like rebar concrete is. We have a wither builder here. It's made up of the item routers from Modular Routers. It's placing soul sand. It's placing two of the heads. What we need to do now is down here we need to turn on the shield. So click, and now that the shield is turned on, we should be able to come up here and see that there's a place for the wither to go to die. And I think we're ready to actually create a nether star. Whoops, that is not how you spell nether star. So we have a stack of nether stars right now. I'm going to go ahead and tell it to make another one. Start, place. There it is. So that he should die pretty quick. We'll get our book ready just in case. And there he goes. Dead, dead, dead. Ta-da! And then if we come down here, we should see, so what we've got here is we've got an item hopper, or an ender hopper. the Ender Hopper will suck the items into here, and then of course we've got an import bus here. So if we go back into our refined storage system, 65 nether stars. We did some testing with this in a in our world earlier in the live stream. We were able to get this thing to do 20 withers, 20 of them. Pretty sweet, eh? But I think we now have a viable option for killing withers and getting nether stars, and we need that because we've got to try and get to the next tier of apiary. So if we go into our into here, we go to bees, you can see that we need the tier 3 apiary as well as the tier 4 apiary. Do I have those apiaries built? Apiary, I do. So there's a tier 3. Can I create a tier 4? I cannot, because we don't have enough beeswax. We also don't have enough honeycomb, but we will work on that and get it going because we're just that cool. But anyway, folks, that is the Wither Builder and the Wither Killer, and it works swimmingly. It works awesome. It works nice. Basically just told it, you know, one wither skull equals 1 nether star, and you just place it and everything else places automatically with the modular routers, and Bob's your uncle. You get free nether stars. But anyway, folks, that is all the time I have for today. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments. So make sure you leave your comments right down here in the comment section below. We'll chat about it. Leave your tips, your tricks, your pointers, your attaboys, your what in the world were you thinking, all that good stuff. We'll chat about it in kind. Don't forget to stop by our Discord server where we talk about all things life, all things gaming, and all things Minecraft. But once again, folks, that is all the time we have for today. Don't forget the live streams on Twitch where we do all of this science-y stuff like we did here today and make it work for the YouTube videos. But that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.